Aang tries pleading with Sokka for help before this gets out of control, but Sokka's like, before what gets out of control? Before that gets out of control! And what do you mean that Appa and Momo, real talk, got samurai get-ups on, and they're about to engage in a full-fledged duel? How did we get here?
It's time to duel!
You ever have one of those nights where you just can't sleep because you got mad anxiety? Like maybe you got a big test coming up or an interview or defeating an evil warlord over the fate of your entire planet? Well, then you probably get how my boy Aang was feeling this episode. But my poor boy, oh, he was really stressing. So the context going into this one is basically, there's this big eclipse coming that's going to shut down all of firebending. So all of the allied forces are going to unite together on that day and attack the Fire Nation, hoping to bring an end to the 100-Year War once and for all. We open with Team Avatar arriving at the rendezvous point for the invasion, and they are 4 days ahead of schedule. Aang hears that and he is immediately stressing. And I get it, 4 days, that's crazy soon for what's going to be the biggest moment in the most difficult challenge of your entire young life. But the rest of the gang is like, don't even trip, Aang.
Whatever. That's like 4 days from now. Let's just calm down.
My boy is like,
okay.
That's not even a full week, but I guess. And he tries to get some rest. Aang has a dream that it's the big day and hold up.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Bruh. Alright, Aang, I'll cut you some slack on the Fire Lord because I don't think you've seen him in person yet, but there's no way you're dreaming of yourself looking like this. What is that fit? What is that hair? Where are your pants? Yes, that's right. Aang pulls up on Dream Ozai like, that's enough, Fire Lord Ozai. Your reign of terror stops here.
How can you hope to stop me when you can't even keep on your pants? Miss me with that shit.
Aang looks down to see that Ozai is in fact right. His pants have indeed left the server. And if that wasn't bad enough, all of a sudden, no, these eyeballs start opening up out of the atmosphere. And if I saw that, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, it may be good that I don't have pants, because I won't need to change them. This is too much for Aang too, because he snaps awake and immediately he's checking for his pants. And he's like, oh yeah, forget that, I'm gonna train. And my boy just starts going in on the local shrubbery, to the point that even Momo was like, bruh, not too much on the bushes. Cut ahead to the morning and the gang wakes up to the calming sound of... Aang had enough of running it with the bush and he started putting in that work on Mr. Tree out here. Katara goes to Aang and she's like, hey Aang, how long you been up? A bit. How long did you sleep? A bit. What are you doing here? I'm labbing, Katara. Putting that work in to get compy. Do you think that maybe you're putting in a bit too much? You don't get it, do you? I'm mid, Katara. My KD ratio is ass. My fit is chopped. They're calling me an L avatar and a bot, Katara. Sokka's all like, chill, man. It's not that deep. You just gotta sneak the Fire Lord is all. Aang says, exactly. That's why I gotta lock in and spend the whole day training, and he takes off on his air scooter. That night, my boy finally makes it back to camp, and he tells the squad goodnight, and he fades off to dreamland. Oh, and it looks like my man's grinded up enough to get a new skin in the dream. My boy looks straight out of a shonen. And honestly, I thought these chains and locks were aesthetics, but no. Aang pulled an IQ play. You see, these were to make sure his pants don't go anywhere. Ozai is a bit impressed too, but he hits Aang with,
so it seems. But are you prepared for your mathematics test?
Now you know with your whole heart he forgot about the math test portion of fighting the Fire Lord. And this dude wakes up in a cold sweat talking about some, I gotta be ready. And he starts circling these koala sheep like, boy, if you don't quit playing and start studying your algebra, I swear to God. Katara tries to tell him it's the middle of the night and that he needs to get some sleep.
But I forgot my pants in my math test.
What?
Katara ends up fluttering her eyes a bit and she convinces Aang to get some sleep. For her. Aang listens and he ends up going back to bed, but he wakes up in the morning to Ozai himself standing over him. He's looking at him so sweetly. Talking about some, wake up, sleepyhead. You overslept. War's over, buddy. And then this man starts riding a fire-breathing hippo, and he tries to put Aang up on a shirt. Thankfully, though, this too was a dream. But wait, hold on.
No way!
If that was a dream, and Ozai looked like this, then who the F was this? Oh, man. Anyway, moving on. Aang wakes up from that dream and he starts crashing out on the team. Like, listen to this kid.
Sokka, you've got to get up and drill your rock climbing exercises. In one of my dreams, you were running from Fire Nation soldiers, trying to climb this cliff, but you were too slow and they got you. Don't drink that! In my dream, we were right in the middle of the invasion, and you had to stop to use the bathroom. We died because of your tiny bladder. And you need to start wearing your hair up.
Katara is like, Aang, listen, real talk, you need to chill. He will in fact not chill. So Aang tries to tell the squad what he's been going through. Bruh, I'm stressing, and thinking about it makes me more stressed. And then that stress gives me anxiety, and then don't even get me started on the nightmares, I'm falling apart. Well, yeah, I mean, you are 1v1ing the Fire Lord, the best DPS in the game, and if you lose, all of chat gets cooked. You aren't helping, Sokka. What? He already knows what it is.
It's no insult to say a dead man is dead.
So Katara is like, listen, no worries, I got this. And she takes him to the hot spring to try some yoga. She asks Aang how he's feeling.
Like there's this warm feeling all around me. This heat. Like I'm in the Fire Lord's palace and he's shooting a bunch of fireballs at me. And the whole world is being engulfed in flames.
So Aang tries Sokka next for some therapy, but Sokka isn't licensed, but thankfully he knows someone who is. Wang Fire! So let's get right down to it. Why have you been stressing? You know why. I have to box the Fire Lord in 2 days. Tell me more about this Fire Lord. Why does he have you bugging out? Bruh, you said it yourself. He's the best Deeps in the game, and he's gonna wipe the party if I lose. I gotta save the world. Yes, sometimes life does feel like we're all trying to save the world. No, dude, I actually have to save the world. Scream into this, big dog. That's all I got. So that night, Aang tries to go to sleep again, and oh, hell no, my brother has a full-blown night terror. So we got Aang flying on Appa through a big old storm, and Momo's a giant trying to swat at him. Then Aang bursts out of the ground in front of the fire temple and dreamscapes into it. And then he gets encountered by Toph in the dark, but she ain't got no eyes. She gets sucked in the ground. Sokka gets eaten by rocks. Katara gets caught on fire. Aang tries to save her. He gets frozen in place. Ozai's sitting here aura farming made out of fire. Aang falls in some water, hits the ground, but then he gets flipped. It's the top. It's ice, and Zuko's aura farming over him with a comet in the background. Bruh, he's tripping. He's losing it. And then, to make matters worse, Momo shushes at him, and the comet crashes into the continent and destroys everything. Nah. My boy says, yep, nope, no more of that. I'm not sleeping till the invasion. And hey, I get it. Night terror like that? Nah, I'd be up for 2 more days too. So later that day, Katara is once again asking Aang to take a nap, but brother is not having it. In fact, all this being up, well, it's given him some time to think. I see it all clearly now. I'm not just doing this for chat. I'm doing it for you, Katara. What are you saying, Aang? I'm saying that I love you, Katara. And my boy brings her in for a deep kiss, filled with all the passion and hope that he has, and I know as a kid, this would have pissed little Tony off. Zatara all the way. What are we talking about here? Man, get that out of my face. Anyway, lucky for Kid Tony, unlucky for Aang, this was just a daydream. And while this was pretty tame, it would be a herald of far worse to come. Even through all of this, Aang is still getting his training in, but when he was really getting into the swing of things, he thought he heard Momo talking to him.
Boy, you are really starting to lose it, kid.
Momo, did you hear something?
No, but I said something.
Momo goes back to making lemur sounds, and Aang is relieved, talking about, oh, thank goodness, Momo. For a second there, I thought you were yapping. Oh, you don't understand me. Here, bud. The squad is shook coming across this, but to be honest, I have talkative cats, and I be meowing back to them a lot, but I guess Aang has a lot of other stuff going on right now that makes this a bit more concerning. We're worried about you. You haven't slept in days. And you're getting freaky, dude. You need to lock in and take care of yourself. This can't go on.
Hey, hold on now.
Appa, excuse me? Not what are you talking about, because you're spitting, you're right. But why are you talking, brother? And Aang doesn't even question it. He just tells the team to chill. It's all good. I'm fine. And then Momo chimes in talking about some, yeah, get off bro's back. He's got a lot going on.
Who asked you, Pipsqueak? Pipe down.
Come on, guys, chill.
Nah, get off that J. Cole shit, Aang. This guy's always trying me.
You got a problem? We can squabble up right now, big dog. Aang tries pleading with Sokka for help before this gets out of control, but Sokka's like, before what gets out of control? Before that gets out of control! And what do you mean that Appa and Momo, real talk, got samurai get-ups on, and they're about to engage in a full-fledged duel? How did we get here?
It's time to duel!
They enter the initial clash, and the koala sheep start gathering around to cheer them on. Appa starts rapid spinning around with his 3-sword style, thinking he's Zoro or something, and he starts pressing Momo like a blade. Momo is staying on guard, keeping his parries up, draining that poise. Aang tries to get back on his peacemaking timing, but he gets distracted by an apparition of Guru Patik with 6 arms singing about chakra sandwiches, which, yeah, I guess that's a valid thing to get distracted by. But when 2 masters of their craft are dueling it out, can we please lock in and focus? We come back to the fight with a clash, followed by a misstab from Momo. Appa follows up with a slash, but I don't think he commits on it. Momo capitalizes with a 360 into a stab, but Appa's able to bounce back. Big guy's got some movement. Once again, Aang gets distracted from the battle, though, as these rock snakes looking like a new baby form of Onyx come rolling out. And the Ozai tree he was using for target practice earlier is up and moving like it's Groot, ready to box. Aang just can't deal with all of this anymore, and he runs off, meaning we'll never know how the fight ended. Personally, though, with what we saw, I'll give it to Momo 10-9. Finally, we reach nightfall, and it looks like my poor guy is tripping again, because there's no way that a full, fluffy sheep fur bed is right here in the middle of nowhere. But no, this is real. Team Avatar rallied together to make it for Aang. He tries to push back against them, but his friends assure him that he's ready. He's not mid. He's a top tier. He's the damn Avatar. With his friends' reassurance and a comfy place to sleep, Avatar Aang drifts off to sleep, and we get one last dream. You're done for, Fire Lord Ozai. I'm here to stop you.
You're going to stop me? You in what pants?
No, Ozai. You're not wearing any pants.
What? No! My royal jewels are showing! No!